So this is Unsaid Feeling with Shanky Clips, where we show you the shorter version of all our podcasts. So keep watching and keep learning.
It gets complicated when you attach it to something. You're like, only this can bring me joy. Only this person can love me. Only this relationship is what's going to nurture me. That's when you mess it up for yourself.
Those are like attachments basically.
Yes. I remember my therapist asking me to go and read attachment styles because I was telling her how I had my attachment towards my partners before this. I was obsessed with my partners. I would not eat if they did not eat. I'd wait for them to come, and their mood swings affected my mood swings. I'd be walking around eggshells and all of these things. And she's like, I want you to go back, and there are multiple videos on attachment styles to see what is the kind of attachment styles you have, why do you have it, and where it comes from.
Right.
But yes, you all have different attachment styles. But once you kind of figure it out, it's very easy to live life.
So so maybe you mentioned you were in those kind of attachments earlier. So how do you say, I think today every second person is attached to something. Okay. It could be anything. So how do you come out of those attachments if you want to, end of the day?
I think with me, the reason I was attached to, let's say, I used to jump from one relationship to another relationship,
Right.
even though it benefited me or did not benefit me, is because my family had detached me in every way. They were anyways waiting for me to fail, so they could be like, "Come back and we'll get you married," right? So I kind of wanted a sense of support or something from someone. At that time, I could not afford therapy, and I could not ask my sisters because they were going through things themselves. My friends did not understand where I came from because your dynamics and your lifestyle is so much more different from the way they live or I live, right? So for me, my attachment styles came from there. I realized the reason I'm dependent on them is because I am afraid to be alone, and I really want somebody around me all the time. And I would do anything, even though they were harming me in every way, I would still do anything to keep this person. And the way I was able to get out of it is to detach from people all in all. Like right now, I live by myself. Um, and people are always like, how do you live by yourself? Do you not want to talk to people? Do you not? But the thing is, I'm constantly, see, I have a podcast today. I was shooting in the morning. I was having meeting. I usually don't get time for myself. That's why I moved out, because I'm like, I really need time for myself. And I enjoy being by myself. I enjoy just sitting on my bed, reading, or taking a walk, or running, or cooking. I love cooking, and just doing things by myself without anybody around. And now when I do have people who are in my life, I'm there for you if you want me to be there for you, but I'm not dependent on you, or your mood swings does not affect me, or how you see me does not affect me. It took a lot of time though, but it is an active decision to know that this is my attachment style. How do I work on this? And why am I having these things? Communicating with yourself, and literally isolating yourself into it and putting yourself in positions that you're not comfortable with is the only way you can get out of this. No amount of podcast or no amount of things will change it if you internally do not decide that this is what you want to do.
Keep watching our Unsaid Feeling with Shanky clips. And if you want to watch the whole big podcast, you can go to our main page and subscribe that. Until then, keep watching.